retrograde is over, but my technology is still acting crazy. But anyways, hi, it's me, Kay, from the StillettoFiles.com. I've recorded this video 3 times, so I'm hopeful that the message is still very clear and very passionate in what I have to say. But first, I want to say thank you for inviting me back into this space. I'm more than happy to be here. I'm grateful that things have shifted in my life to allow me to be back into this space and dedicate more time to giving out these video messages because I do miss it. I used to have a message for you all every month, and I'm happy to get back into that routine. But I was just thinking about something. So this is like nothing I planned. It's just something I was thinking about, and I wanted to get into this space and talk to you all about it. But I was strolling on TikTok, and being that I'm a therapist, I'm always in a state of introspection. Like, what can I learn from this situation? Is there a meaning in this? But always just trying to explore and reflect. So when I was on TikTok, I was passing in this video, and it was hilarious. But it was a video with someone reenacting a episode of Iana Van Zandt's show Fix My Life, and it was the episode that I'm pretty sure some of you've seen in the memes where she like smacks the table and she's like, "Not on my watch, not on my watch will you disrespect another woman." And she goes on to say that because you don't have permission to disrespect me, because if you do it to her, you do it to me. And it started to make me think about friends and think about boundaries and the people that you have around you. I know a lot of us and a lot of you are on the same path that I am. Evolution, success, becoming living legends. We're all on this path together. Some of us are on this path together, and we have to be very careful and mindful of the people that we have around us, because what are you allowing on your watch? If you're allowing these people to disrespect these other women that are out here hustling, trying to boss up and do the things they want to do, if you allow someone to disrespect that grind in front of you, then I promise you that they're in another room disrespecting your grind in front of somebody else. Because what they'll do to them, they'll do to you. And sometimes we have this thing where it's like, that's just the way they are. They won't do that to me. That's just how they are. And we become naive to the fact that even the closest people around us sometimes does not have our best interests at heart. And we have to open our eyes to that, especially as you're continuing to evolve and you're continuing to elevate your life. Because you're going to have those people still trying to clinch on to you because they want to be able to have some of the fruits of your labor, and they're going to clinch on to you. And that's why boundaries are very, very important. And I give the example of like, I had somebody that associate, I really don't even fool with them, but every time someone came, like I would say, like, oh, everybody's like being entrepreneurs, that like COVID has really taught people that, we can control our schedule. We can do things that we didn't think we could do. We were blessed with the option of time for some of us. I know COVID was bad for a lot of people, but in regards to the world and employment and things like that, some people decided like, hey, this job is not the best for me. I can do this on my own. And she was like, this person, everybody's trying to have a boutique, or everybody's trying to do this thing, and it's like that stuff looked trash, and she always try to do this and never fall through. And it's just like, I'm saying it in a way of like, that's so awesome to see all these women out here trying to grind. And then you're saying it in a way of like, look at they doing this, I think they're doing that. She thinks she's somebody because she got a little store. And I'm like, what are you thinking about me and my business? Because if you will feel so comfortable to say those things in front of me, then what are you saying about me and my business in front of other people? And that was when that light went off for me. And I'm like, got to axe that out of my life, because I have to surround myself with people that are motivators, that are trying to grind and are trying to do the things that I want to do. Because if I get myself wrapped up into allowing this in front of me, allowing this to happen on my watch, then I feel like I don't have a good circle of support around me, and that is what we need. That is what every successful person has, is some successful people around them. But we can't do that when you have people that don't have your best interests at heart. So I say, take some time, look around you. What are you allowing to happen on your watch? If you're allowing this to happen and it don't feel good, or you're like, that was kind of not an okay thing to say, you might want to be reflective of that relationship and set some boundaries. Like, look, that's not what we want to do in front of me. Because when you don't set those boundaries and you just kiki and like, she won't do that to me, that is giving them that permission to do exactly that. And whether it's in your presence or not, and respect goes a long way for me. Not just what you do in front of me, but how you speak about me outside of my presence. And that is very crucial for me in every relationship, is that aspect of respect. And I know that some of you have people around you. I know that you do because at some points I did. But we had people around us that were like this. We allow these things to happen on our watch, thinking that's just who they are. They're not going to be this, or they're not going to say this about me. But here we are at this point where we're not going to continue to do things that we have done before that are not helpful for us. It's not a part of our healing journey, or does not help us in any way. So look through your friends list, and if you need to unfollow, literally, like figuratively and literally, if you need to unfollow, you do that, because right now we're demanding a space and we're projecting an aura that is success, that's healing, that's high vibrations, and we don't have time for anything that's going to pull us down. So I hope that you have some time to reflect about that, and I'm happy to have spent some time with you all, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.